Hey y'all, this is your K-pop auntie Carly, and today I am diving into some older stuff from Stray Kids. This is from the IMU album Heroes Soup. I've heard of this song, but I haven't heard it before. Kitty Cam, we have Race today. Grace was in here earlier, but she is gone. I don't know. Be sure to check out Patreon. I'm continually pulling stuff off of YouTube, so if you're wondering if I react to certain content like Skiz Code and all sorts of stuff, the answer is yes. But it's only on Patreon for a short time, and then I pop it up. It's only on YouTube for a short time. Then I pop it up on Patreon. It's cheap to over there. My membership is cheap to get the stuff that I've pulled off of YouTube, so just check it out. There's also exclusive content over there of stuff that I just watch on Patreon. All right, Hero Soup. Older, younger? Stray Kids. Okay. Sounds like a slower one, but you never know. Okay. Yeah, this does definitely have a little bit of sound of their earlier stuff. Even that, oh gosh, I don't know what to call it, that rattle. Like, that's in some other songs, too. So it's definitely recognizable as some of their earlier discography. What was I gonna say? Oh, lyrics. I do have a lyrics version pulled up that I'm gonna get after this. There's no captioning on here. Hero Soup. What do I think Hero Soup could possibly be about? It sounds like something that you eat that would make you like a super strong, like a superhero. So like the little things that you do that make you great. Is that? I don't know. Or something you feed yourself that makes you great. Nice. Good vocals. There's a thing with Woojin not being in the group anymore. Sometimes I can't tell if it's him or Sungmin singing because I just don't get as much of Woojin's voice. So I'll figure it out in the lyrics version. That sounds like Woojin. Ooh. That's actually a fantastic. That Bangchan? That sounds good. Kind of that lower register. 행복이길 바래 그 바람은 나의 몫이 크다 생각해 얼마 전에 다른 아버지의 해장국 그게 별다른 의미가 없을 거라 생각했는데 그 의미가 별게 아니지 않을 거란 생각 나도 나중엔 그 의미를 알게 될까 Ooh, I am. Nice. Dude, vocally strong song. 난 아직도 몰라 따뜻한 해장국 그 해장국 차갑게 내뱉은 한숨 마저 녹여줄 수 있다면 따뜻한 해장국 그 해장국 해장국 그게 위로가 된다면 아버지 나는 아버지 아들 그래서 난 알고 있어요 그래서 난 알 수 있어 Yeah, that is me. I like him singing in that range. That's really nice. 아버지 아들 그래서 난 알고 있어요 그래서 난 알 수 있어 아버지 It's a good harmony. 아버지 아들 그래서 난 알고 있어요 fading out. Alright, yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. What, yeah, I didn't catch any English in there, so I'm not sure. I usually lean on some of the English lyrics they generally put in their songs for ones that I have no idea what it's going to be about. I still have no idea what this is going to be about unless it is something about something nourishing yourself to be a hero or kind of I don't know, I'm being reminded of alphabet soup. Like yeah, the ingredients that go into soup, the alphabet soup, I don't know. All right, let's check it out though. Yeah, definitely. The more that I listen to their newer and older stuff, the more that you can kind of hear the difference because between like you can hear when something is their earlier stuff. They did have. I know they're still searching for a style, but they had a style then as well. There was, Dad. I'm Dad's son, so I want to know. Oh, interesting. Okay, stop texting me. Dad, I'm Dad's son, so I want to know. It automatically makes me think of Dad being the hero. Okay. The hangover soup that Dad drinks every morning. I hate eating that because it's spicy, but Dad seems to like it. The hangover soup. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that line. Because yeah, I don't know if the hangover is the best translation there, but if it is, that means that he got drunk the night before and he drinks it every morning, which means he gets drunk every night. That's like oh, okay. That's yeah, not the best. I hate eating that because again, I'm not sure if the translation is right on that one, but if it is, that's actually a very sad a very sad line. I hate eating that because it's spicy, but Dad seems to like it. I also like spicy soup. Not because I'm hungover. I can't understand and I have a small appetite. I had no idea why you ate the same food every day. Eating the same food every day reminds me of not having the money to have a varied diet. I don't know my own hero soup. I don't know my own hero soup. Why is it that when you gulp down all the soup until you see the bottom of the pot, you exhale out so long? That's usually a contented sigh, right? When you let out this big sigh after having eaten all the way to the bottom of the pot. I had always been waiting. I didn't know anything. Didn't know. When will I be able to understand the meaning of having a refreshing day every day? Ooh, there's that note. I'll bring it back so I can hear the full note there. When will I be able to understand the meaning of having a refreshing day every day? That's at this point in their life. I don't know again if it's talking about this, but every day. They're at this point in their life, they're already incredibly hard working, and that's right after this kind of small pleasure, I think it was, of finishing a bowl of soup and going, ugh. And just kind of relating that to being refreshing. And like, when will I be able to understand the meaning of having a refreshing day? I don't know if they're already so worn out that they're like, yeah, that's, or I don't know. Like they seem to be talking about their dads, and they don't like understand what it's like to be that. If it's coming from the point of view of even much younger them, even younger than this, like not understanding what their dads are going through, and like what it is to have a refreshing day as like a dad working hard like that, to the point where having a bowl of soup is. I still don't get it. Warm hero soup, that hero soup. one that is able to melt my cold breaths. One is able to melt my cold breaths. I don't know if that means that, like, you're cold inside, kind of like metaphorically cold inside, like having that hero's soup from home, I don't know, is able to kind of like melt your heart. Warm hero soup, that hero soup. A soup that is able to comfort me. Yesterday, Dad wore a suit. A smell filled with worries, nervousness, and concerns. Okay, that's so not wearing a suit, going to work, and not having the best, not giving off the best vibes about having to go to work. I hope that meant happiness instead at that moment. Okay, bring it back. More suit. A smell filled with worries, nervousness, and concerns. So he's hoping that, so he's looking back and saying, I hope that it was actually like a happy feeling. Like, you read that and it's like worries, nervousness, and concerns come off negatively. But there's also some happiness that can be in that. Like, you can be worried about people you love. You can be nervous about getting a promotion. You can be concerned about good things going on at work. But it can also be very negative things. So, yeah. I hope that meant happiness instead at that moment. That hope made me think a lot more. How long before did Dad discover his hero's soup? Okay. So I'm starting to get a little bit more of a picture here. The hero's soup. So the hero's soup is, I guess that must be the thing that comforts you in the middle of being just all this nervous anxiety and, like, how long. So it made him think, like, as he sees his dad in his suit, just Dad, it sounds like, is looking worn down and just nervous and just, like, beaten up by life a little bit, maybe. And he's asking, like, that suddenly, like, seeing him like that. And it's always interesting when you're a kid or a teenager and you start seeing your parents as people instead of as parents. Like, that's always, like, seriously, if you're younger, seriously open your eyes to your parents as people, because, like, this, like, it's easy to take a look at just them in a box. But it sounds like in Changbin's line here, he's like seeing his dad as a person and seeing that emotion that he's going through, putting on a suit, going to work, and he's thinking all of a sudden, like, how long did Dad discover, like, the hero soup? Did Dad discover the thing that brought him comfort? Like how long ago was that how long ago did he discover the thing that helped him get through it? That's... Huh. I thought that it didn't mean any other things. I thought that it didn't mean anything special. Will I be able to understand what it meant in the future? I had always been waiting. I didn't know anything. Didn't know. It sounds like... It does sound kind of like a eye-opening, like the eyes opening to being an adult and kind of coming into that world of all the worries and all of the expectations and trying to find something good in life and say, like, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know that's what it was like. I didn't know that there was more to it. There was, like, more to Dad, more to all this stuff than what I saw before. When will I be able to understand the meaning of having a refreshing day every day? Again, I don't know if that's, like, what they meant, but that's kind of what... I still don't get it. That's kind of what I'm feeling, and what I'm getting out of it is... the eyes opening to a lot of things that you take for granted, just growing up, because your parents are there. There's a lot of stuff that's just there. And there does come a point in your life where you start kind of opening your eyes up in a metaphorical sense, and, like, seeing stuff for what they are, kind of out of place of how you've always seen it, and it's just like, there's a lot... And I think a lot of older can kind of, yeah, look back, especially the older and older you get, the more you understand about your past. That, the more you understand, like, why your parents were the way that they were, for better and for worse, why things happened the way they did, all the sacrifices, all the little things, that you start understanding it more and more the older you get. I'm dad's son. So I understand. I understand. It's actually pretty heartwarming. That's, again, I'm not sure if it's what it's meant as, but it feels like a good old tip of the hat to the dads of the world who just keep putting on that suit and working and providing for their families. That's, uh, there's a lot of good guys and women out there who absolutely just do it for their families, and of course it's all a mixed bag. I can go into it with my dad. My dad was a giant mixed bag. He didn't just work for his family, he worked for himself too. But yeah, put on the suit, and he put on the suit, and he provided every day, so there's at least that good in him. Love you, Dad. For better or worse. But yeah, like I said, the older you get, the more you understand why things unfolded the way that they did, and it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I understand it, because I'm Dad's son. That's kind of, I don't know if that's like a nod of the head toward these guys saying that, maybe I'm this hardworking guy because I saw it reflected in my father. I'm my dad's son. He worked hard, he provided, he went to work every day, even when he didn't feel like it, even when he was that anxious, and that, he still did it every day. And like, maybe that's why I'm the way I am. And again, for better or worse, that's, dude, I am 40, and I look back, and you just have to acknowledge that there are so many things that you are the way you are because of the way you were raised, and just across the board, not, good things, bad things, neutral things, weird things. It's just, yeah, you are who you are because of what you experienced, and the most transformative times in your life were probably in your youth, so... Cool. All right. That was long. I'm out. I have work to do. So I will see you all later. Have a good day.